Those fucking gumshoes. Always taking their sweet time. They just don't give two shits about us sitting here in the cold.
See how it feels? Last time I was waiting 3 hours for you, you twat.
Dude, I told you. I had this girl in my car.
Not a word more, Daryl. You're disgusting using your badge like that.
Disgusting? Your mother said something different when...
Oh, detective. Welcome. Daryl, get lost. Time for grown-up talk.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I know standing like this sucks. So, what do we have here?
No worries. I know the traffic at this hour. This looks like an open and shut case if I've ever seen one. So, do your thing and we can all go home.
What do we know?
Someone called in a dead body. Hang up right after. Probably didn't want to become a witness. First, we thought the dead guy was another druggie. The city is a meat grinder. Meat comes in to make a buck. Meat comes out in a plastic bag. But then, we scanned his chip. Turns out, he's actually a congressman. Was. Not a big fish, but famous enough to make it to tonight's news. Half of his campaign was about cleaning the city of drugs. Huh.
Information about him.
44, married, 6 kids. 6 fucking kids. I got 2, and I sometimes want to kill myself. Well, I guess at least in this particular case, he lived what he preached.
Suspected cause of death?
Classic oxy overdose. Half of this fucking city is on this shit. Though, I haven't seen a politician drug himself to death yet. New day, new adventure.
When was the call?
Just over 2 hours ago. Since then, no one but us was present at the scene, until your arrival.
Anything on him?
Is this a trick question? Batting down dead guys is your job. Didn't want to spoil you the fun.
Anything interesting in the crime scene?
Yeah. See this wall behind with this campaign poster? Someone wrote 666 all over it. Number of the devil. This whole fucking city's a devil's playhouse.
Let me take a look around. Historic signing of a major military contract. Date on the back shows it happened a week ago. Today is free of any notes, but next days are filled with meetings and calls. Tomorrow he was supposed to attend the budget vote. His hands are uncharacteristically dirty. Tattoo on his left arm.
So, what do you think?
You were right. Looks like a classic oxy overdose.
Fucking junkies, right? People are blaming pharma, street pushers. But at the end of the day, no one forces them to take it. Let's wrap it up and call it a day.
I want to take a closer look.
As you wish. I just hope you're not one of those weirdos who sniff every corner. My wife's going to kill me if I don't come back to help with the kids.
Allow me to interrupt you for a moment. Perhaps you've noticed the pictures that occasionally display in the bottom left corner of the screen? Those are clues. You collect them during conversations, and generally while exploring the world. All clues go to the caseboard. To open the caseboard, press the spacebar. To distinguish old clues from new ones, new clues are marked with a blue border. In the bottom left corner of the screen, there are controls for navigating the caseboard. Take a moment to reflect. Which clues might potentially fit together? Can you see any logical connections? Use the middle mouse button to click and drag, combining the matching clues.
What's missing?
Unfortunately, these elements do not lead to any conclusions. Wrong connections automatically break, and you can try to connect other elements.
This makes no sense.
Unfortunately,
Doesn't add up. This isn't coming together.
Unfortunately, these elements do not lead to any conclusions. Wrong connections automatically break, and you can try to connect other.
This isn't coming together.
Unfortunately, these.
This isn't fitting.
Unfortunately, the.
This makes no sense. This makes no sense.
Unfortunately.
This is interesting. An unusual tattoo that has been done recently. Huh.
Great! By combining matching clues, you get conclusions. Remember that unlocked conclusions can be combined with other elements on the caseboard. Correct connections are permanently saved. Press spacebar to close the caseboard. Remember, the caseboard is a key element of the game. Conclusions are essential to unlock further parts of the story. Good luck with your first case, Detective.
Nothing that could help. Home, sweet home. Huh. I remember that. Tattoo on his left arm.
Same streets, same routine. Just a few more.
Will of the people. It seems not everyone. Let's get out of here. This doesn't look like a good path. Did he make this tattoo himself? Why write all these numbers on the wall? Makes sense, but something's missing. Something's off. This isn't fitting. What's missing? Let me take a look around.
My feet are killing me.
Nothing interesting here. Better focus on the case. White pills. Half of the box is empty. Looks like... historic signing of a major military... Empty boxes and old newspaper. Looks like a dead end.
Now, look at that. Huh. What a find. I started to think you're quite a nut job, looking through the trash. Guess that's why I'm no detective.
Gee, you scared me. You following me or something?
Me? Look, I've got nothing to do here, okay? Just trying to kill some time. Anyway, show me this photo.
Have a look. He had a peculiar hobby for a family man.
Look at him go. Always the same thing with those holier-than-thou politicians. I would figure he's quite a stud with those 6 children of his. Seems you cracked the puzzle. Dude was caught cheating, got anxious about losing his image and legacy, and wanted to ease it out. Those 6s on the wall was the 6th commandment. Thou shalt not commit adultery. That fella had to have quite a nervous breakdown. Choose the wrong alley and wrong pills.
This investigation is not over yet. You got it?
Seriously? Listen, this knucklehead Daryl and I were on our feet for 12 straight hours. You haven't eaten. It's freezing here. What else do you want to find?
Listen, boys, just give me a little extra time. Need to make sure I'm not missing anything. Empty boxes and old... Someone tried to use this photo for blackmail. I wonder who and why. Nearly correct, but missing a part. How is that possible? Partially right. Yeah, something's off. That's not it. Nearly correct, but missing a part. Partially right. Yeah, something's off. That's not it. This isn't coming together. Something's off. Doesn't add up. This makes no sense. Let me take a look around. His hand. Today is... white pills. Home, sweet home. Will of...
Why is it always so quiet?
This doesn't lead to any answers. Let's turn back. This isn't the right way. Let's get back on track. This isn't coming together. Doesn't add up. This makes no sense. This isn't coming together. This makes no sense. Wait, that's wrong. This isn't fitting. This isn't coming together. Wait, that's wrong. Doesn't add up. Wait, that's wrong. That's not it. Can't be right. This isn't coming together. Let me take a look around. Pretty dodgy here.
I ain't gonna lie.
doesn't lead to any answers. Let's turn back.
Good evening. This is Eric Anderson with 105 bringing you Void City's news. Tomorrow's will be the first public hearing using the
Someone thought they were throwing it into the water. They didn't notice safety nets for junkies and suicide attempts. Oh man, first time this sick city actually helped me. Ocean. Everywhere you go in this country. There it is. Can't escape it. There is something soothing listening to it. This tattoo was made here? Did he make it on his own? On track, but lacking a piece. This isn't coming together. That's not it. Almost there. Just not perfect. This isn't fitting. Can't be right. Something's off. This makes no sense. Can't be right. This isn't fitting. How is that possible? That's not it. Got something wrong here. Nearly correct, but missing a part. That's not it. This makes no sense. Someone else was here. It was not a suicide or an overdose. It was a murder. I need to run a fingerprint scan on the droid.
story. The Void City Council has announced a new initiative to expand green.
Let me take a look around. Is this really the right way? Maybe we should try a different approach. Tattoo on his lip. White pills.
Scanning has been initiated. Enhancing. Partial fingerprints detected. Connecting to database. Access denied. I'm sorry. My request was rejected for unknown reason.
Listen, I like you. I really do. You're not like those other assholes they keep sending us. So, I will be very honest. Here's what will happen. This case is going to be written down as a suicide. If you play along and keep silent, I will make sure you get your cut. A big one. Let's call it a starting bonus.
No. I will tell the truth and get to the bottom of it.
How old are you? Don't you know how the city runs by now? People like us have no power. At best, they will make you look crazy. At worst, take the evidence, look away, and go on with your life.
I said no.
As you wish. Just write your little report. See what happens.
In other news, the body of a conservative congressman was discovered in a downtown alley, alongside incriminating photographs of him engaged in an extramarital affair. Authorities have determined that the congressman took his own life in response to the scandalous pictures. However, various radical internet groups are spreading misinformation and conspiracy theories surrounding the incident. We urge the public to rely on verified sources of information as the investigation progresses.
Some cases stick to your soul, like hot tar. If you try to scrape it off, it'll tear parts of you away. Some cases never close. No matter how fast you run, it circles back to you.